The day Jollof almost caused World War III in Accra High Court. Let me tell you about the day the Accra High Court turned into the United Nations. A cooking show, a Nollywood film, and a traditional festival, all at the same time. Because of Jollof. Yes, Jollof rice. The food that has ended friendships, destroyed WhatsApp groups, and caused more arguments than fuel prices. Accra High Court is packed like a bus from Circle to Kasoa on Monday morning. People are standing on benches. One man is even live streaming on TikTok with the caption, "Live at the Jollof War? Ghana must win." Inside, the tension is thicker than wachi stew. Two judges walk in. Judge 1, His Lordship Kwaku, no nonsense, Ado Ghanaian, glasses at the tip of his nose, the kind of man who can look at you and know your sins. Judge 2, Justice Chukwudi, try me and see Okonkwo, a Nigerian. The bailiff shouts, "Court rise!" But everyone is already standing because someone yelled, "Camera they come!" And nobody wants to be caught sitting on TV. Then the clerk announced, case number 402, the Republic of Ghana versus Nigerian Jollof. Immediately my brain froze. The doors opened and two large stainless steel cooking pots were wheeled into the courtroom like they had just been seized during an international crime investigation. One pot labeled Ghana Jollof, the other labeled Nigerian Jollof. At that moment I realized this was not a court case. This was war with legal paperwork. Presiding over the case were two judges. Apparently the authorities decided that if only one country judged the case, West Africa might collapse before lunch. Justice Kwaku Addo cleared his throat. Let the record show that Ghana has brought this case because of years of Nigerian misinformation. Justice Chukwudi Okonkwo leaned forward slowly. Misinformation? My lord, Nigeria gave Jollof rice its confidence. Ghana merely gave it good manners. Half the courtroom gasped. One old woman whispered, "Hey, today somebody will be deported." The Ghanaian prosecutor stood up like someone had insulted his family name. My lords, today we will prove that Ghanaian Jollof rice is the gold standard of West African cuisine. The Nigerian defense lawyer laughed. Not a polite chuckle, a full Lagos bus stop laugh. Objection already. Ghanaian Jollof is excellent, if the goal is mild confusion. Justice Kwaku Addo slammed the gavel. Order in the court. Justice Chukwudi nodded. Yes, please, let us maintain order. While we gradually accept Nigeria's culinary superiority, the first witness was called. Auntie Akoshua. This woman looked like she had cooked Jollof rice for so many weddings that the rice grains personally knew her. The prosecutor asked, "Madam, how long have you been cooking Jollof?" She adjusted her head wrap. Since before Nigeria started telling stories. The Ghanaian side clapped. Justice Chukwudi sighed the way a man sighs when he knows nonsense is about to continue for 3 hours. The prosecutor continued. What makes Ghanaian Jollof superior? Auntie Akoshua leaned toward the microphone like she was about to expose a national secret. Patience, fresh tomatoes, proper spices. We don't use a bucket of Maggi cubes, and we cook slowly. Not like Lagos traffic trying to beat the yellow light. Someone in the courtroom shouted, "Tell them!" The bailiff escorted him out before he started a cooking demonstration. Then Nigeria called their witness, Chef Tunde, Lagos street food legend. He entered wearing sunglasses indoors like he had just left a Nollywood action movie. The defense lawyer asked, "Chef Tunde, have you tasted Ghanaian Jollof?" "Yes." "And your professional opinion?" Chef Tunde paused. "It was interesting." The Ghanaian side leaned forward hopefully. Then he added, "As a starter." The Nigerians exploded with laughter. Justice Kwaku looked personally offended. "Mr. Tunde, this is a court of law." Chef Tunde shrugged. "I am simply sharing my truth." Then the most dangerous phase began. Evidence tasting. The lids of the pots were opened. The aroma filled the courtroom like a diplomatic incident. Even the stenographer stopped typing for a moment. Justice Kwaku Addo tasted the Ghanaian Jollof first. He closed his eyes like he had just entered a spiritual retreat. Balanced. Smoky. Proper. Justice Chukwudi tasted the Nigerian Jollof. His eyebrows lifted like the rice had just paid his electricity bill. Now this is Jollof with ambition. Justice Kwaku Addo rolled his eyes. It is Jollof with aggression. The two judges began arguing, in open court, like uncles debating football. Justice Chukwudi said, "Your rice tastes cautious." Justice Kwaku Addo replied, "Your rice tastes like it was cooked during a power surge." The courtroom was loving every second. But just when things were already ridiculous, the courtroom doors burst open. Everyone turned. Standing there was Nana Kofi Bempong, a very well-known Ghanaian chief, full regalia, gold everywhere, kente cloth, rings, staff, necklaces that looked like they had their own zip code. Apparently, Nana had been watching the trial live on television and decided the situation had become a national emergency. He marched into the courtroom like he owned the building. He doesn't walk. He arrives. He shouts, "Who dares insult Ghana Jollof on national television?" Silence. Even the stenographer stops typing. The bailiff panicked. "Sir, you cannot just enter." Nana waved his staff calmly. "My son, when a nation's Jollof reputation is under attack, a chief does not book an appointment." The courtroom went silent. Justice Kwaku Addo blinked twice. "Nana, what exactly is happening?" The chief spoke with the seriousness of a man discussing national security. "My lord, I was watching this case on TV, and I realized something." Justice Chukwudi leaned forward. "And what is that?" Nana lifted his staff. "That Ghana has sent lawyers to defend Jollof, instead of sending grandmothers." The Ghanaian side applauded like Parliament had just passed a law. The Nigerian lawyer rolled his eyes. "My lord, with respect, is this now a cooking festival?" Nana ignored him completely. He walked directly to the evidence table and examined both pots like a food inspector. He sniffed the Ghana Jollof. He nodded approvingly. Then he sniffed the Nigerian one. He paused. Then he looked at the Nigerian judge. "My brother, who hurt this rice?" The entire courtroom collapsed into laughter. Justice Chukwudi tried to maintain dignity. "Nana, please. Nigerian Jollof is respected globally." Nana nodded. "Yes, globally spicy." Even the court clerk had to hide her laughter. Finally, Justice Kwaku Addo cleared his throat. "Nana, with respect, you cannot simply join court proceedings." Nana looked at him calmly. "My lord, if Ghana loses this case, you will not be able to attend festivals again without explanation." The courtroom gasped. That was a threat disguised as wisdom. Justice Chukwudi leaned back smiling. "My lord, perhaps we should let the chief taste the evidence." The room went silent. Nana took a spoon. "First Ghanaian Jollof." He nodded slowly. "Ah, then Nigerian Jollof." He chewed thoughtfully. Everyone leaned forward. Finally, Nana spoke. "Both are good." The courtroom erupted in arguments immediately. Someone shouted, "Impossible!" Another yelled, "This is diplomacy." Absolute chaos. People arguing. Someone yelling, "Call Senegal." Another person shouting, "Where's the fried plantain evidence?" And during all the noise, the quiet court cleaner walked over to the evidence table, picked up a plate, and calmly started eating both pots. By the time anyone noticed, she had finished everything, completely. Justice Chukwudi stared. "Madam, did you just consume the evidence?" She shrugged. "You people were arguing too much." Justice Kwaku sighed. The courtroom erupted in murmurs. Justice Kwaku slammed the gavel repeatedly. "Order." Justice Chukwudi sighed. "The petition that shook West Africa." The clerk reads a petition addressed to both judges. "We, the citizens of West Africa, humbly request that this Jollof war be settled once and for all. Our stomachs are tired. Our group chats are tired. Our aunties are tired. Even our pressure cookers are tired." The judges nod like men carrying national burdens. The verdict Judge Addo stands. "A wise man once said, when two elephants fight, it is the Jollof that suffers." Judge Okonkwo adds, "And when two cooks argue, the rice burns." They look at each other, then together. The only solution is a live cook-off. Ghana versus Nigeria. Neutral ground, no cheating, no Maggie cubes smuggled in pockets. The courtroom explodes. People scream. Someone faints. A Ghanaian woman yells, "Bring your tomatoes. Let's see something." A Nigerian man shouts, "We go pepper you people." Justice Kwaku sighed. Well, I suppose the case is adjourned. And just like that, the great Accra courtroom Jollof trial ended with no winner, except the cleaner, who left the courtroom full and probably the most satisfied person in West Africa. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how a simple Jollof argument nearly caused World War III in the Accra High Court. Two nations, two judges, one chief, and one pot of rice that refuses to let West Africa rest. Because as the elders say, when the Jollof is good, even the spoon dances. Thank you for watching.